Now we're going to talk about me time, which you busy moms out there know is just about impossible to find. Joining me now with their ideas on how to get a little bit more of it are the authors of Choosing Me Before We, relationship expert Christine Arylo, and the founder of owningpink.com, Dr. Lissa Rankin. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I was so excited that you guys wanted to come talk to me about this. The whole impetus basically was shameless plug. My producers for my book, Life's Too Short to Fold, Fitted Sheets, available on Amazon.com. Asked me to write an article in this month's Better Homes and Gardens, and the article is about 30 days of me. So I thought it would be really relatable to a lot of the moms that are watching the show, because nobody gets any me time. What do you guys do? You're busy.
Well, and what do you do when you get the me time? Because I don't know about you, but I freeze. I'm like, what do? I don't know. So I ask my little girl, because she always knows. And it's like the world's your playground, right. Christine. What do you want to do? And what she loves more than anything is what I call Narnia time. And I guess it could be like Harry Potter time now, because I love The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And in fact, on Sunday, I actually had 2 hours of Narnia time, and I took the 6th edition of the Narnia book, which is written for like an 8-year-old, and finished it in an hour and a half, and I was transformed.
See, I'm transformed. Just being able to sit down. Lissa, what do you do?
You know, for me, it's always a challenge trying to find balance in life. And so, you know, I have goals every day to, you know, meditate, to cook a healthy organic meal, to spend time with my husband, to have great sex.
Hey.
To, you know, to really, you know, these are, hey.
No, I think that's great.
Well, you have time, you know, why not?
Yeah, I mean, you know, expressing yourself creatively. There's so many things I think that many of us wish to do in a day, but we don't have time to do it every day. So I guess if I find extra time in a day, I try to mix it up.
Right.
You know, today I'm going to do an art project, tomorrow I'm going to meditate, the next day I'm going to have sex with my husband.
When you're getting the Greeks out there really worked up. When my daughter started first grade, we went to Parents' Night, which was the night where we figure out what is expected of our little girl. We get to meet the teacher, and her teacher, Miss Larson, was this really kind of ethereal, artsy type, and she was really very cute, and we loved her. But halfway through the conversation, she pulled out a rhinestone tiara, and she put it on her head, and she said, "Y'all need to know about tiara time." And I was, you know, the parents were like, and I was like, "Woof, what is this?" And she said, "Tiara time, I put on this crown, and that's when the kids are not allowed to bother me. I've got stuff I got to get done. When the crown goes on, the mouths go shut." So the parents were like, "I don't know about that." Well, I went home and bought this one on eBay right that night.
It's very
and
nice.
I wear it around my house, and my kids know this is my time. It's regal. It sets the tone. I might just leave it on now. But it's about finding but it's about making that time.
Well, you have to take it, because if you don't take it, no one's going to give it to you, right? Which is why I love the tiara, because the queen doesn't ask for time. She takes time.
Exactly. And we're always, none of us are ever led to believe that it's okay to take time for ourselves. You know, in this, you're always supposed to be on the go, supermom, ready with anything, and you almost feel guilty taking it.
Well, it's not that we don't have time. Our brain says, oh, you don't have time, but we do. And in fact, I recently went to New York, and I asked not my little girl, but my sexy woman who loves to be wined and dined, what do you want to do? And she said, Christine, the world is your oyster. So I changed my plane reservation to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I slept in late. I went to the Met, and I took a walk in Central Park.
How liberating was
I
that?
had time because I made time for me.
Good for you.
Oh, there you go.
And I love the tiara. My daughter has one of those at home, and I'm suddenly thinking I'm about to abscond with it.
Well, you know what, and if you can't find one, Burger King has a paper one, and it works just the same. The idea is absolutely the same.
Absolutely.
So, I guess the moral of the story is that you got to find time for yourself. You were saying that you changed your schedule. I know sometimes I'll even, and now I'm going to say this to my bosses and everybody on TV, but sometimes I'll put the vacation response on my email when I'm not on vacation.
Yeah.
And you can buy yourself a day that way. Oh.
And
I was out of town on business.
And no one set up a search party for you, right? It was okay, because it's like in our head we literally believe I do not have time to take care of me. I did a 40-day taking care of me practice where every day before I got out of bed I had to say, Christine, what would you do to take care of yourself today? And I had to do whatever it said. And sometimes it was kind of scary because my brain said, you don't have time for that. But we always have time for the tiara.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And in your calendar, too, what I've been trying to do, because I'm always fighting this myself, is to actually schedule some unstructured time. Because if you look in your calendar, it's like, you got to drop the kids off at school. Then you got to go pick up the laundry. Then you got to go have the lunch meeting. Then you got to come home. And then it's soccer. And then it's this. And you never... And then if you do have to take on something new, you always eat up that unstructured time that you had for yourself.
Right.
You should schedule me time and then make it pink.
So tell me about your new project that's coming out too.
So owningpink.com is a website that's been around for almost a year. We're celebrating our 1-year anniversary next month and relaunching the site. And it's all about getting your mojo back, or for those of us who have it, keeping your mojo on.
It's so important.
Yeah, so it's really about owning all the various facets of what makes you whole. Your creativity, your spirituality, your sexuality, your health, all of the things that really make you you.
Awesome. Well, listen, best of luck on your project. And you're going to actually be coming back with your husband, and we're going to be talking about fighting fair.
We are fighting fair and fighting fun. You can do both. I swear.